Good morning, everyone. Today we are talking about adjectives. What is an adjective? Well, basically, an adjective describes a noun or a pronoun. So it tells us things about an object or a person or a place or a thing or an idea, and it describes that thing, person, place, idea, so on and so forth. So for example, I have a thing right here. This is a lovely unicorn rubber duck. You may have seen it hanging around the unicorner. If I wanted to describe this, I might use a few types of different words. I could say that it is white, or I could talk about its rainbow mane, so it could be rainbow. Colors are often used as adjectives. I could describe how it feels. It is hard. It is smooth. How else could I describe this unicorn rubber duck? Well, I could say that it is funny looking because it's funny to look at. I can also say that it means something to me. It's precious. So its worth can also be a type of adjective. How else could I describe this rubber duck? Well, it belongs to Miss Freeman. So I could say it's mine, or I could say that it's Mrs. Freeman's. Does anyone recognize this word here? We're using it as an adjective, but actually that's a type of pronoun. So sometimes pronouns can be adjectives. Got to be a bit careful. So when it's talking about it belonging to something else, that's an adjective. What else could we use as an adjective? We could talk about how many I have. I have one rubber duck. So therefore I could say there's one of them. And I could also talk about any of my other senses. Is it a squeaky rubber duck? Ugh. Nope, it doesn't make any sound. So I could call it silent. All of these are adjectives, and in this case, they describe my unicorn rubber duck. But we can also describe other things besides just things. So I have a few sentences below, and we are going to see if we can spot the different adjectives in each sentence. So here is our first few sentences right here. Let's go through the first one. The big brown bear. Now, is this actually a sentence? Well, not really. It doesn't have a verb or anything else. So this is actually a fragment. Just a side note. Anyway, let's circle some of the adjectives. So, what is describing the bear? The bear is obviously a noun or a subject. We want to know what's describing the bear. Well, we know the bear is brown. We know the bear is big. Those are both adjectives, and we can circle them because they're adjectives. My lovely wrinkled skirt. So in this case, the noun is the skirt. Now, how are we describing the skirt? We're saying it's wrinkled, we're saying it's lovely, and we're also saying that the skirt belongs to me. So my is also an example of an adjective. Let's keep going. She is brave and strong. In this case, the subject is she, so she's not an adjective there. She is a noun or a subject. And so what is being used to describe she? Well, we know that she's brave and strong, so our adjectives are brave and strong. He has a long, shaggy beard. So this time, is there anything describing he? No, not really in this sentence, but there is something describing a beard. A beard is also a noun. So what's describing the beard? Well, the beard is shaggy and the beard is long. So there's our adjectives there. And finally, his best friend is a loyal puppy. So first of all, that's not a subject. Nope, that's not a subject. Oh, a friend. Friend is a subject or a noun. So what's being used to describe the friend? Well, it's being called his best friend. Best is an adjective. And the friend belongs to him. His is actually an adjective too. Now let's look at the rest of our sentence. Is a loyal puppy. Puppy is another noun, so we're not going to circle that one. But is there anything describing the puppy? Why, yes, loyal describes the puppy. So loyal is also an adjective. I hope that helps you recognize which words are adjectives and which words are nouns, grade 4s. Please give it a shot. Be especially careful with the pronouns because sometimes those ones get a little bit tricky. If you look back at your pronoun sheet, you will notice that all the pronouns that are adjectives are the possessive pronouns, the ones that describe how something belongs to someone else. So keep that in mind. Look at your chart if you need some help. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.